Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. How are you guys, Gemini? Hope all's well. Let's see what's coming in for you. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, a lot of people are getting it. There's opportunities here coming up, a gateway. Someone's feeling like this unicorn. Okay, very strong, confident. Someone's taking a leap through this into this opportunity. I see going down a new path, but this requires cooperation, compromise, flexibility. Being a little flexible. Look at that. You see a tiger here getting ready to go down through this stretch of trees down this path, and you can see there's light here. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, but this requires flexibility. Could be somebody who is in that energy coming your way. Could be yourself. Yeah, I see embracing, just being still. Things clearing up. The sun is coming out here. So it's about embracing an opportunity that you have here. Look at, there's transformation and change. Wow. You've got opportunities here. I see illumination, which is, everyone's getting this. There's just, this is just the illumination. Things are clearing up. There's transformation, some kind of change. It could be internal or external, but it's about embracing this. Looking at the bright side a little bit here too. Look at that. There's potential. So there's potential, but there's a need for cooperation and compromise. Otherwise, it could be a disaster. Okay, a potential volcano. So it's positive and negative at the same time, but this is why. So it's about embracing this, by cooperating, compromising, being flexible, some sort of transformation. There's going to be illumination. Things are going to become clear. So I like it. Opportunity for change. Let's have a look at gateway. Gateway. Yeah, we got someone coming in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have a person here who, sometimes it's a person who doesn't want someone to get away. But I see dating, courting, being flexible. So this is telling me that someone here is ready for change. Transformation. But it's also telling me someone wants to go down this path. They're embracing the opportunity. So they're definitely making some kind of a move here. It's often someone taking action to communicate. Coming in to communicate, heartfelt message. Yeah, it's a beautiful opportunity. Yeah, a whole new cycle. So I do see some really positive energy. This is something that's definitely could go in your favor, and I feel somebody wants this to go in their favor, so they're willing to cooperate and compromise. So like I say, there's compromise, but I actually feel two people here. It's an energy of two people who complement each other. And that's what I feel is going on here, where it goes in both people's favor. But some of you, I do feel there could be something creative to a message communication coming in. Yeah, it's still from the heart, but it could have to do with something financial, something happening at just the right time here. Yeah, saying to embrace this because it is a new cycle. Look at that, things being clear. We have someone taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. So it's about embracing it, looking at it from a positive place, being, looking at the bright side. Yeah, it could be someone who's been checking you out. It's possible. This is my checking it out card, but this could be yourself too. Just kind of hang in there and looking around at this situation. It's also telling you to look around you. There's opportunity. So let's have a look at this transformation. Yeah, we got a King of Pentacles energy. This could be yourself, someone else, but it's about planning and preparing ahead. Someone's being illuminated. This is something being cleared up too, but this is all, there's someone who sees potential. They're looking at things from two different ways, but it could be a disaster. So it's all about planning ahead. It's to create there's a need for cooperation, compromise. Okay, for this to be potential and not a disaster. We shall see. Definitely someone sees things from the bright side. They see potential. So yeah, someone's planning, preparing, hoping for the best, going into this with a positive energy. This is an energy of providing. It's about someone providing here. And it's also what two people possibly bring to the table. But I'm going to tell you about this person. This is something internal, I feel, for this person. Definitely see financial stability. Who is this person? Let's just have a look and see. Yeah, who is this person? Yeah. Oh, it's two people. There's two of you here. Yeah, there's a couple of energies. Transformation between two. Ooh, there is definitely potential. The couple that work together. This could be a work situation. It really could. It could be lucrative. This is often money coming in too. Some kind of change, financial change. But it has to do with goals. There's somebody here who has a goal. There's two very goal-oriented people. So there's something it has to do with somebody seeing this, what someone hopes to achieve. Yeah, so tell me more about this person. It's just showing, it's going to tell me what I need to see, not what I want to see, but tell me about this person. Yeah, it's harmony and justice, someone being fair. Yeah, someone who's just right. Yeah, but it's about going about things the right way. This is about what someone hopes to achieve is harmony. Maybe even marriage and commitment for some of you. But it's about something being fair. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, I do see a strong financial foundation. Someone's goal. This is about what they hope to achieve. Could have somebody here checking you out to see who you're giving attention to. This is often two people who kind of, focused on their money, their goals, the things they're achieving. If you have achieved something financial, see, I see a house and a home, a strong financial foundation. There's some kind of reason to celebrate. Very positive. Let's have a look at the potential before I go over those other energies I see. Tell me about the potential. Yeah, see, there's a potential for commitment. But it's about building that foundation. See, if someone doesn't come in right and build that foundation, there's a potential for a disaster. But this is someone coming in right. Someone wants to go about something right way. What they hope to achieve is possibly marriage, commitment. This is someone here being illuminated, kind of looking at this, checking things out. And they're having a little aha moment here too. Someone could be buying a home here too. But it's about two people maybe doing this together. The potential, buying a home. What two people can achieve together is what someone's looking at. Yeah, you can see this fast moving. Someone's kind of in a hurry, but there's maybe even multiple opportunities here for some of you. But it has to do with, I feel, communication that's going to create transformation. I see two people being busy, things speeding up. I see a busy time ahead. Two people who are ambitious and have goals here. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Yeah, something new. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the potential of buying a new home, marriage, commitment, going down a path together. But the illumination is where someone's seeing things very clearly. What somebody's seeing makes them feel really happy because they're looking at this very positive. This is someone going into this feeling really positive, really happy because they see what two people can achieve. But it's all about committing to the path. It has to go in both people's favor because there needs to be that cooperation, compromise. It's two people who need to build each other up to go down this path. This is someone who doesn't want to miss this opportunity. Now, for any reason where some of you could be the one that got away, it's possible, but you can see someone's gone through some sort of internal, external change, financial change. I mean, this is just a very positive change regardless. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Tell me about this Hanged Man. Yeah, this is someone who's been weighing the pros and the cons of a situation. Should I or shouldn't I? The good outweighing the bad. See, being flexible, looking at all the possibilities here. Yeah. I feel too, this is what two people hope to achieve. It's like both people. This is an inner transformation. See, being really busy. I feel there's a few things happening. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody here is buying a new home. I just see a lot of happiness and clarity. Yeah, we have someone who's been assessing the situation. See, planning, preparing, hoping for the best, coming in. This is someone who wants to rush, but I feel they know they need to kind of slow down just a little bit. Yeah. Kind of slow down, don't rush, because there could be a potential for a disaster. But I feel like someone's assessing this and they're actually feeling this could be successful. Something long term. This is two people who often are goal-oriented. They focus on their financial success. It's like two people ready to go down this path. But it's coming together here, partnering up. A lot of talk, communication. This is someone who feels like they need to hurry, but like I say, they a little slow down just a little bit, assess the situation. This is someone clearing the path too. See, clearing the path and moving forward. But yeah, there's potential for commitment, marriage, even a business opportunity for some of you. This could be a business opportunity, something very lucrative. The potential for long-term financial stability. Really nice. See, someone's looking at the positive energy. So I like that. They really are. They're looking ahead. They're looking at what they hope to achieve, what two people can achieve together. I see financial prosperity here, too. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, little Pisces. Someone's trusting their intuition, inner knowing. It's like they already know the answers they're seeing here. Yeah, but someone's just been kind of keeping it to themselves here a little bit, just checking things out. Yeah, somebody crushing, someone who longs for love. See, there's potential for love. A business opportunity even here could be potential for love. And there we have two people talking, communicating, seeing eye to eye here. Yeah, it could be just a little crush. Someone here definitely does. I do see this longing for love. I do see crushing. I do see having a conversation. But if this is something two people rush into too fast, it could lead to a disaster. Yeah. So it's about communicating, talking about everything, first and foremost. Yeah. Talking about your goals, the things you both want here. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Oops, I dropped a couple cards. Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Yeah, this is someone being a little cautious, being careful what they wish for. But I feel some of you are about to get something you want. This is two people who play it safe. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's just check each other out, spend some time together to see if we get along. But I do feel regardless, there's potential, and it could be potential for a relationship or even a business situation. But it has to do with someone building that foundation, starting something solid, reliable. This is about two people who kind of look out for each other. They have each other's backs. But yeah, the Towers, this is definitely a little excitement where someone's kind of excited because they're looking at this, but they're trying to be a little cautious. Yeah. Tell me about this Eight of Wands energy first here. Yeah. This is someone releasing things that no longer serve. See that energy of rushing in too fast? A situation may not serve. If somebody pushes you or tries to rush you into a marriage or commitment or a business situation, it's saying to be a little cautious. Keep some of this to yourself. Someone's keeping something a little bit to themselves here. Yeah. Somebody here who definitely takes pride in everything they do. I see a comfortable home. I see someone who's stable. But I do think the feelings are mutual here. I feel there's mutual energy of just kind of going, taking it slow and just look at this. Yeah, the Star. So somebody, it's about two people being in alignment. Yeah, someone's feeling very hopeful. You're about to get something you want. You're about to get something you want here, but it's just like I say, I see a partner. Some of you, it's a business situation. It could lead to something more. It's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know the answers you're seeking. Okay? Yeah. Someone tries to rush. May not be in your best interest. But I feel like I say, I feel two people are actually have some kind of mutual understanding here. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. We'll do the Queen. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone a little apprehensive. Yeah, it has a lot to do with, I feel, someone sharing their innermost self here too. But it's an energy of some sort of transformation. Someone's a little bit uncertain still. See, being cautious. Someone not trying to say the right things. It's a person who's trying to be careful what they say. They're kind of keeping some of it in here, but there's excitement. Yeah, this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. See, they see potential. They see opportunity. And there is procrastination. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has other opportunities here, but what I feel like, it's like they're not interested. Like there's nothing that compares. So, and it could be either one, King or Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more on that Seven of Cups. Yeah, we got an Emperor. Yeah. We have an Emperor energy. So it's about somebody coming in right. It's about being fair too. But it's about somebody coming in just right, saying the right thing. So really watch that too. Just be careful of someone who tells you what you want to... It's saying to someone who tells you what you want to hear, not what you need to know. So like I say, you might even have multiple opportunities. I kind of feel there's multiple. One of these does not serve you. Someone may not have your best interest at heart, especially if they try to rush you or they come on too fast, too strong. Okay, but it all has to do with what you're comfortable with. See, it's an energy of feeling like home. Two people who feel like home. That's what it's all about. Yeah, and now we have the King of Swords. Somebody's definitely speaking up and speaking truth. One person's apprehensive. Just be a little cautious of someone who tells you a story or they tell you what you want to hear. Okay, it's saying to trust your intuition, how you feel, if you feel comfortable. It's about being able to be yourself because it's about being real. Somebody may be coming in hiding behind a mask, not really being their real self. So it's about taking down the mask too, because of the star showing your real selves here, regardless. But there could be several people. Yeah, we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got a masculine Aquarius possibly, but it could be a masculine Gemini. And justice is their Libra energy as well. So it's about being fair, speaking truth, honesty. Tell me about this King of Swords energy. I'll see somebody here, maybe some Taurus energy, but it has to do with someone with good morals, values. See, there's a need to change lifestyle, to be more flexible, schedules and routines, but things are about to get real. Just be yourself. Okay, be yourself. Just watch. If there are multiple and there's somebody here you feel doesn't have your best interest, they're more worried about what you can provide for them. Because I do see an agreement, but it's all about good morals, values, and integrity. I see structure, rules, some kind of rules. Somebody who's it's likely connected to the Emperor, somebody who has strict rules, regulations, or something here. So just really look at this. Read between the lines. Cross those T's, dot those I's if you're negotiating. If somebody wants everything their way, you might want to watch that. But I do see someone who speaks truth and somebody who may just be telling you what you want to hear. But I also see that page of someone a little apprehensive, a little uncertain. Someone may have gotten overwhelmed at some point here too, where they kind of slow down and assess a little bit. But I think it's telling, either masculine or feminine energy to kind of be a little careful what you wish for. Okay. It's this energy of playing it safe. And I do think that's what the King and Queen of Pentacles do, is play it safe. Yeah, cross the T's, dot the I's, take a look at something. I see some kind of legal advice as well. Someone may tell you, and this situation doesn't serve you. Someone doesn't have your best interest at heart. But I also see an energy of something mutual as well. See a mutual agreement where two people actually are on the same page. So it's just telling you there is multiple opportunities. I feel some of this is financial that leads to long-term stability. And others, there's, some of you may have several things going on where it's a crush, someone crushing on someone here and wanting more. And I definitely see that. I see excitement, but I also see the potential for that tower, the disaster. See, it's saying don't rush into anything. Anyone who tries to rush you into something probably doesn't have your best interest at heart. Although sometimes there are decisions that need to be made quickly. So take a little time to think this through. Choosing your battles, thinking things through. Yeah. So someone may be backing out here. Someone could back out temporarily. It's possible someone could change their mind here too. But really look at this. Yeah, something feels off. It probably is. But this is often, I do see chemistry between two people too, but it's saying to just be patient. It's a little test. Just be careful of somebody who may have a temper if they don't get what they want. I do see that potential too. Or somebody isn't very patient, or they're strict and they may have a temper. So watch out for that. Yeah, there's a lot here. And I do think some of you have a lot going on, a busy time. If you get overwhelmed, take a step back. Just calm down and be patient. I think we got, it's an energy of trying something different too. So I do feel there's something, a unique situation here. I do see somebody who's rather eccentric. Someone who's used to kind of getting what they want a little bit here with the... Somebody here is definitely a little full of themselves too. Like they kind of, it's almost like somebody expects you're just going to agree with them. And if you don't, they may get upset. So, because of the tower. But yeah, don't be afraid to take a step back. I just feel it's an energy of being calm. Being calm, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and making an agreement. So there could be an energy of agreeing to disagree on something here. Don't just agree with something for somebody to avoid any kind of conflict or anything too, especially if it's a job situation. So it's an energy of being patient. It's whether to invest in a situation. But I definitely feel as somebody here looking at this, it's something worth investing in. It could pay off. It's definitely something financial for some of you. But I see someone who's very strict, educated. They're very structured. They have a particular lifestyle. So like I say, it's if somebody here doesn't want to cooperate or compromise in any way, and they want you to be the one to do all the compromising and be flexible. See, it's saying weigh the pros and the cons of a situation. Look at it from a couple different perspectives. Yeah, but as far as a relationship energy, I do think someone's weighing the pros and the cons, the good outweighing the bad. They could be comparing you to someone else, or just another situation. Yeah, we've got a King of Cups coming in. So there is somebody really feeling emotional. Yeah, so somebody here definitely ready to burst. It's an energy of kindness, compassion, someone who truly cares, see everything they could ever want. So like I say, don't be afraid to negotiate, or don't just agree with somebody just for the sake of agreeing. Okay? But yeah, you got somebody who got love coming in. It's somebody coming in to express that. But it has to do with building the foundation. Just look out for anybody who's needy or needs a lot of attention. If you're busy, you have a lot going on. I do see it from a feminine perspective too. Somebody who's very needy and they need a lot of attention. They want your attention all the time, and they may keep you from your goals. Watch for that energy. These are just the things that's being illuminated for you to make a decision. Yeah, see, a little aha. But I really do, there's something here, someone coming in to speak a truth. And I do see they want to talk, some sort of an agreement here. Yeah, some of you have been kind of waiting, see, being patient. I do see expansion, someone expanding the horizon, trying something different, a unique situation here. Yeah, it does look like financial for some too, but some of you have been waiting for something. And I do think some of you are going to get what you want. I really do. It's an energy of being patient, something that's worth waiting for. If you have a person who wants to go a little slower and take a little more time, it's all about whether someone's sincere. It's all about sincerity. There's the Empress. This is someone who's seeing this Empress energy, the start of something new. You bring something to the table. So you don't need to chase after something here. You bring something to the table. I feel like you're very goal-oriented. I feel like you're going to achieve something you've been wanting here. Or someone's seeing what the things you've achieved, whether it's relationship energy. Just watch out for somebody who comes in, who's only interested in what you can provide, not what they can provide for you. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles provide for each other. They work together as a team. Just be careful of that person who has some sort of structure where they want things their way a little. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I do see someone single, someone who has everything they need, a very independent energy. Somebody's finding out someone's single here too. But that could be the energy where you make a decision here. There is this person single, definitely. Like I see that energy of two. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Yeah, see some sort of reason to celebrate, some sort of excitement. I wouldn't be surprised if you have somebody here who wants to commit, but don't rush into a commitment with somebody. Make sure you really understand where you're going with this person. Because I do kind of feel there's a potential for disaster, regardless of the excitement. It's about being able to be yourself, to feel at home, because things will get real. See, once you commit and you move in with somebody, or you make an agreement to work with them, and then things start to get real and you see the real person. It goes for both people. Interesting. Yeah, I really feel, like I say, it's about taking something to the next level, the next step. It's all about taking the necessary steps. Between two worlds, going down this path. Some of you do have choices. You have multiple choices, multiple things going on. I see a busy time. Definitely, I do see excitement and positive here too, but this is that potential. That's why it's telling you, step by step. Make sure, check someone out, see how they act around their friends, their family. Somebody here may be a star energy, someone who's very popular, right? They may get a lot of attention from people. Someone who seeks attention, though. That's what I feel. But watch how they conduct themselves around their friends, their family. I feel, as far as relationships too, or around other employees, if it's a job situation. Just really pay attention to the signs and the signals. There may be some red flags cautioning you. Yeah. You got a choice here, going down this path. Yeah. Speak up, speak your mind. Don't be afraid to speak up. Whatever you do, just speak truth and be a little discerning. But I also see that with the Empress, this is somebody who tempers their words. So watch your words. Just be calm. Articulate everything very clearly. See your own rules, your own regulations, your own structure. Don't let somebody keep you from your own goals. Okay? That's what I feel it's saying. Somebody who wants all your attention, or they want things their way. Yeah, but I actually feel this is something that'll go. Two people are going to be in agreement. Things will go in both of your favor. I see a lot of abundance and financial stability. And I also see somebody here maybe getting some kind of inheritance. There could be issues with family here. But I do think we have two people who will come to some kind of an agreement. Yeah, I see childhood, children involved, maybe a legacy, family, money, a home. For some of you here too. See, there's a lot going on. I feel Gemini's got a lot going on. So it's just telling you to trust your inner knowing, the answers that you already know. what it is that you want, what it is that you're seeking here. Yeah, some of you may cut somebody out here too. But you are looking forward. I like that, kind of looking ahead, you know. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, there's a King of Wands energy too. So this is someone here who's also looking at something here, looking at the past, leaving something behind. Something to do with friends, family, some sort of transformation when it comes to lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves, their habits. So how somebody, just look at how someone conducts themselves, I feel, around friends and family. I do see someone popular, the life of the party, or someone who's just gets a lot of attention. Interesting. There's another person here. You might be on the same page. It doesn't mean that they're a fire sign. It's just they're bold and they're confident. Somebody who makes a decision. Okay, that they're confident with. But the need for flexibility and cooperation and compromise is the biggest part of this. It has to work for both people. And I do see the timing needing to be right too. Yeah, so I do see love here too. See a bond, a connection between two people, not taking it to the next level until you're sure that somebody isn't, you know. Just be careful if someone doesn't treat you like an option, or they're dating other people. They don't want to let go of their options too. Wow, Gemini's a lot going on. Make sure it's also about somebody being faithful and loyal. See, it's all about loyalty. Loyal friends, family. But this is somebody who actually has faith they're making the right choice. Okay? So, I think you got it's a King and Queen of Swords energy here, Gemini. And I do think you're going to make an agreement with someone. And I still feel like you're connected to this King and Queen of Pentacles, the couple that work together, play together, stay together, that do things together. They do everything together. See, this is someone who sees that potential. But there's somebody here where there could be a disaster because they kind of want everything. They don't want to cooperate or compromise. They don't want to be flexible. They're stringent. So watch for that. Okay? Take care. I wish you the best, and bye for now.